Hey, haha, yo, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Man, you know me, fashionably late as always. But yo, we are here for some more Umineko When They Cry, episode 5. Episode 5. I slurred my words. Man, it's Tuesday. Wow, it is Tuesday, man. But yeah, we're back to this. Low key, I almost forgot that I was streaming today. Like literally an hour ago, I was like, wait a second, I need to make my art for the stream later on. But man, then uploading on Twitch. Oh yeah, I actually did do that. Yeah, I did that towards the later end of last year. I actually did that. I might do that a bit next season. I'll see how my schedule is, but yeah, it's something I pondered on doing again. I just kind of fell out of it. I fell out of it over on Twitch doing that, but yeah, I'd be down to do that again. Maybe get back to doing that next season for sure, if anything. But yeah, we'll see. I want to see how the schedule goes and see what shows are airing. I haven't checked them out yesterday. Speaking of which, actually, for those who don't know, well, actually, I never mentioned this on any video yet. But yeah, tomorrow I'm actually going to be streaming. We're going to be going through the whole summer simulcast, the list of anime airing, seeing what shows will be airing, seeing the shows, going through the preview, seeing what I'll be watching, and all the other stuff, discussing shows. So feel free to join for that. We'll be streaming that tomorrow, same time, over here on YouTube and Twitch. So yeah, just to let y'all know. So yeah, a lot of next season, summer is looking hot. Summer is looking hot. In more than one way, and man, I'm looking forward to that. The show I'm most looking forward to is Overlord, because I enjoyed the previous seasons. I already know this one's going to be, upcoming one's going to be great, but yeah, I'm excited to talk about it more tomorrow. But especially with the other shows, I haven't checked out all the previews yet. So actually, I only checked out a few of them. I just briefly looked over the list of things, so I don't know how many sequels there are next season, but yeah, Spike's Family, I'm gonna miss that too. But they'll be back in fall. Kaguya though, I don't know when Kaguya will be back, because apparently they said there's gonna be something for that. But dang, those are some solid shows last season. Man, there's been pretty good shows this year. Spring has been consistent. Summer looks like it's gonna be consistent. What shows aired during fall? Fall, I forget what aired. I'm pretty sure there's some good shows in fall, but nothing as memorable, in my opinion, that I could recollect. But yeah, tomorrow we're going to be streaming that over here, going through the whole list and all the other stuff. So yeah, I'm excited for that. Because I was thinking of just recording a video like I usually do, and then uploading it, or editing it, then uploading it. But then I was like, I don't got time for that. I'd rather just upload it while streaming, and then maybe I might break that up into shorter parts for each preview that we go through, or something, into a separate video for people. Maybe, I'll see. Make sure all my audio is good for this. That's good. Okay, good. Everything's set. I'm at 40? Jeez. High pitched over here. Okay, where did we leave off anyways with this? What happened last time? Furudo's on the island. Stuff's happening. Yeah, Furudo's on the island. I remember that. Or Erica. I'm going to say Erica for now. Erica's on the island. And it's now nighttime. And last time we left out, she was discussing the epitaph or something. So I'm curious to see what her thoughts are on the epitaph and all that other stuff. It's that stuff. In this guest house.
魅力的な謎ですね。
Indeedo, it is a fascinating riddle.
誰にでも見られるところに堂々と張り出し、私たちの知恵に挑戦する。そういう挑戦、大好きです。
Hey!
ひゅーエリカちゃんは案外ノリがいいな。
Yo,
謎解きとか好きなのか？
面
Good
白そうじゃ
question.
ないで
Getting
す
a
か。
little bit more about her.
そういう挑戦。多
Huh.
分金蔵さんはあの碑文によって跡継ぎを選ぼうというつもりに違いありませんね。
True, true. When she said that, the adults froze and slowly turned to face Erica.
どうしてそう思うの？
Hey, they're like, hey, what are you talking about? Auntie Ava spoke with a coaxing voice, of course. Though there had been whisperings between the relatives every now and then that the person who solved Epitaph's riddle might inherit the family headship, that had been nothing more than a wishful thinking, since such a thing had never been specifically stated. And yet, though she had only read it once, this outsider had already reached that conclusion. Sharp. How had she come to it? No, that wasn't the problem. If you solve the epitaph, you can become the next head. She wanted to establish this as not wishful thinking, but an outright fact. Okay. So they closed in around Erica, asking why she was so sure.
大富豪が謎を解いた者に富を譲るというのは割とよくあるシチュエーションです。
That is,
そして、
well, seen that in
ご
a
当
lot
主
of
の
mysteries.
金
Yeah,
蔵さん
true.
がその碑文を神殿に載せたので
Rich people, always trying to find riddle ways and
お
weird
屋
ways
敷の
to
中に掲示しまし
give
た。
their wealth to.
つまりこのお屋敷の人間を対象にした謎だという。
そうだ。
Yo, that observation
この
there.
屋敷の中である以上、この屋敷に出入りできない者には解きようがない。つまりこの屋敷の人間にじいさまは挑戦してきたってわけだ。
グッ
Yo,
と
Ava in the middle.
良い思考です。あの碑文が屋敷内にあったという一時からでもその程度のことを読み取ることが可能です。
Okay. At first, this Furudo Erica girl seemed to be the fairly silent type, but apparently that wasn't the case. When she grew excited about being challenged to a game of wits, she became more talkative than I had imagined.
なるほどな。屋敷の中に碑文があるんは屋敷の人間に読ませるためってのは
I
確
would
か
think
に
so as
どう
well.
や。
でも家督を譲る相手までに選ぶというのは
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's right in the mansion. No, you're not supposed to read it. Like
この謎を解いて得られる宝がほんのささやかなものでしかないなら私もそこまでは思いません。
そうよね。隠された黄金の価値は200億。
a lot.
それはまさに後宮家の財産そのものだわ。
Indeed.
それを受け継ぐということは後宮家を引き継ぐことと限りなく同じ意味です。
Amount.
つまり
Okay.
碑文に込めた黄金の隠し場所という謎は後宮家の実質的な後継者選びに他ならないということです。
The idea that the person who solved the epitaph would be chosen as the next head was something that had been floating around between a few of the relatives for a while now. However, since it had never been stated specifically, they had thought of it as nothing more than an optimistic dream. And so they had abandoned all consideration of that aspect and left it as a gray area. Erica had declared in clear terms that this uncertain part was in fact true. If one of the relatives had said it, the others would have thought it to be merely an optimistic dream. However, when declared by Furudo Erica, a complete outsider, those words seemed more credible than they otherwise would have. Everyone remained silent for a while, slowly considering what those words implied.
ただ碑文がそこに存在するだけでフルドエリカ
Sparked
は
some thought
こ
into
の
their
程
head.
度の推理が可能です。
Oh!
いかがでしょうか
She said light
皆様
word.
方。
Haha!
横やりで申し訳ねえけどさ、一応はうちの父さんが次期当主なわけだぜ。隠し黄金を誰が見つける云々はともかくよ、見つけたら当主ってのはそういうことにはならねえんじゃねえかよ。
Ah! Jessica thought the treasure hunting part of the epitaph was really fun. However, she couldn't help but let her expression show bitter once they started talking about undermining her father's position. Ooh, okay, seeing a bit more of Jessica's side of caring about her father.
私の推理から演繹する限り、金蔵さんは次期当主のクラウスさんに円滑な当主継承を望んでいないと考えられます。
Yo, is that true?
どうしてだよ。
莫大な財産を持つ後ろ宮家の当主なら、政治的な意味で様々な影響力を持つことになるでしょう。ならば本来、
That position, that sounds like so much pressure right there.
一切の紛れが入るべきではありません。
Wealth, political influence, known by a bunch of other people. Man.
そうね。うちの人の好きな戦国武将の話でもよくある。後継ぎ候補が複数いたりすると、大抵お家騒動の火種になる。
Uh-huh.
そうやな。だからトラブルを未然に防ぐためにしっかりと後継者を指名しておくのが大切なんだ。
Yet, y'all will argue about that still.
時には
Yo,
競
these
合する
people.
後継者を粛清することさえあるんやで。
Even the Sengoku commander Hideyoshi admired Toyotomi Hideyoshi, made his son-in-law Hidetsugu commit seppuku. I feel like I just read like, I don't know. But it was rumored that he might have done this to make Hideyori, who is his real son and born after Hidetsugu, his true heir. Okay. In other words, naming a successor was a way to make it known to the world that a given single, unique person would be acknowledged by everyone as the successor. Exactly. And a way to remove any chance of another person becoming an opposing candidate.
グッド。
Candidate.
まさにその通りです。あのような碑文の存在は、クラウスさんの次期当主の肩書きを危ぶませる意味しかありません。つまり、金蔵さんがクラウスさんに当主を円満に継承させたいと願うなら、
True.
あのような危険なものをわざわざ人目にさらす理由がないわけです。
Flawless logic.
そうね。チェス盤をひっくり返せば確かにそう言える。
Oh,
当主は継承するけれ
she
ど
has
も
her chessboard
200
thinking.
億の黄金は譲らない。解けた誰かに譲るというのはおかしな話だわ。
Giving up the title of head, but only giving the 20 million yen in gold to the person who solved the epitaph. You really couldn't call that passing on the headship in the truest sense.
そういうことです。以上の推理により、金蔵さんがクラウスさんを本当に後継者だと認めていたか、怪しむことができるわけです。
Okay.
ただ碑文がそこに存在するだけで、フルダエリカはこの程度の
You
推
said
理が可能
just
で
that epitaph? It's
す。
straightforward.
いかがでしょうか、ジェシカさん。
Dang, is she gonna look at her and say that? Yeah.
なんだろそれ。
Man, in her house?
何が推理だ。デタラメだ。こじつけだ。
Well, I guess in the guest house now. Jessica let her emotions lay bare and glared at Erica. Erica, on the other hand, looked exceedingly calm with an expression that said, "The truth is the truth." I see. It looks like the table manners aren't the only way this Erica girl is fitting for the Ushiromiya family. It seems she really is like the family, even in ways that would have been better if she wasn't. Yo, for real, this whole demeanor, the way she went about that, completely like when the siblings are literally arguing with each other.
落ち着けよジェシカ。エリカもそれくらいにしろって。
Okay, let's leave that for now. Yeah, let's cool it for now.
後継者云々の話は置いといてもやな。いずれにせよ、お父さんからのビッグクエスチョンやというの
We'll be here
は
about to go to bed
間違いないやろ
angry.
な。
Yeah,
200億やで、マリアちゃん。もし見つけたら何に
look
使
at
う
him changing the subject. Yeah, I vibe with Hideyoshi, man.
黄金鏡は黄金だけじゃない。
Oh man, you shouldn't have brought Maria into this. Oh no, that was the wrong person to try and change the subject to, Hideyoshi,
もっと神
man.
聖な場所なの。
Now she's going to go talk about the Golden Land. Uncle Hideyoshi persisted with his fake laughter, attempting to force the mood to improve. Everyone else tried to go along with him, but Jessica's mood didn't get any better. Of course, she ain't gonna let that slide.
エリカちゃんも碑文の謎に挑戦してみたくなったのかい？
はい。
Okay.
灰色の脳細胞がうずきまくりです。ですので、謎解きを早速始めたいと思います。
At once, George Aniki skillfully turned the conversation around. Just like the time she had made everyone laugh in the dining hall, Erica looked about with gleeful eyes and jumped at the chance. Man. And Eve was entertained because she's like, yo, that's how I'd act. Oh man. She's over trying to make everyone think about this.
欲しい人は手を挙げて。マリアはダメよ。眠れなくなっちゃうでしょ。マリアもブラック飲む。
Yeah, Ballard. Man.
こういう謎、私は大好きです。
Yeah, Ballard. You know, this atmosphere is off. Man. Erica said that and smiled. Even though she must have known that she ticked Jessica off and made the atmosphere sour, she just smiled nonchalantly. Man. Yeah, Ava.
10月5日の事件を待たなくても解ける謎はあるってわけ。
The epitaph, yeah.
そりゃ、俺も何度か挑んだ
That
さ。
bizarre epitaph.
だが。
でもさっぱりわからなかったから投げ出して考えるのをやめた。
What do I even have in my tips or notes? Do I have anything in here? Yeah, nothing. Just the grimoire. What's the grimoire, anyways? What is this? Oh, just tell me about that stuff. So I don't have anything else in my tips. Okay. But didn't you have a clue? But you didn't have the clue, so something. Okay. Yep. Okay. It pissed me off, but I didn't have a good counter for that. After all, I don't get the epitaph at all. I don't know what the beloved home of old means, much less the parts about the Sweet Fish River and the key. Thinking that a few more hints would show up if I waited. I kept on waiting and just stopped thinking.
あなたなりの答えは準備できてる？私が今から解いちゃうから。
Yeah, what? For real? Like just like that?
ベルンはね、ここで秘文の謎を解いちゃったのよ。さすが奇跡の魔女ね。解ける謎であるならば、難易度に関係なく必ず解ける。
An miracle. What's an miracle? Yeah, a miracle to solve the epitaph.
今度は解くのに何年かけたの？失敬ね。かけらをほんの数百個ほど漁っただけじゃない。
Only 100 fragments, to get the answer. Man. Yo, for real. That epitaph, that thing looks insane.
やっぱり恐ろしいわ、あんたは。
それは赤で答えをいきなり語るとか。
Big brain epitaph right
そういうイ
there.
ンチキじゃねえんだろうな。
安心なさい。あなたと同じプレイヤーとしてのルールにのっとってよ。
Okay.
じゃあ始めようかしら。
By all means, I want to see this. I need to see
海の
this.
上で話しましょう。
Oh, change the scenery? Okay.
オッケー。酔わないでね、パトラー。
海って。
Yeah, what did they mean by sea? Why did they have to say queasy too? Now my stomach kind of hurts. Oh. What? Right after I thought the world had turned pitch black, I was struck by a strange floating sensation. It must have felt like suddenly having the floor drop from under you, sending you into a bottomless pit. What? Outer space? I didn't expect that. When I looked, I saw that the two witches and I had been thrown into a pitch black universe. This space was cloaked in endless darkness in every direction, and it felt like an infinite expanse filled with countless glitter. What in the world? Man. Instead of a universe, some people might have likened it to the depths of an ocean where countless glittering fragments drifted. Yeah, what?
酔うなと言ったのに。重力の概念が欲しいなら自分で生み出しなさい。ほら、 落ち着いて
So you just
私
have
た
to
ちを
think
見て。
about it? Okay.
ほら、私たちは平気そうにしてるでしょ。足元に大地があって重力に支配されていると信じなさい。そうすれば安定できるから。
Okay. She's right. The two witches were standing normally, as though their feet were planted on a transparent piece of glass. I was the only one floating like someone in a rapidly plummeting elevator. When I saw that they were just fine, I started calming down, figuring that there was no need to be scared. Then, just as Lambedelsa said, I gritted my teeth and kept telling myself that there was a place to stand here, and that I had to calm down. Okay, Battler, believe. Hey, there you go.
お上手お上手。あんたの名前は？
Ushiromiyaバトラー。
Yo.
他の誰に見えるよ。
Yo, for real.
オッケー。自分の意志、感情、姿や形を決して喪失してはダメよ。ここは海なんだからね。意味を喪失すれば永遠の深淵に落ちて海の藻くずよ。
Thanks for the warning.
気をつけなさい。
Like, I didn't get what Lambedosa was saying, but I tried to calm down for the time being. I seemed to be regaining my balance the more I calmed down. Gradually, that weird floating feeling like I was falling over began to disappear. It still felt strange, like struggling to stand upright at the bottom of a deep pool, but it was much better than before. Hmm.
では始めるわ。
Yeah, please
自分
do.
の謎を解くためのかけらを紡ぐ。
A fragment for solving that. Okay. Borkenstell opened both of her hands. Then, like a planetarium, all the fragments throughout this empty space began to spin, leaving tails behind them. Okay, I follow. The expression planetarium might have been more fitting than I thought. Multiple fragments were tied together by gold lines, and what looked like constellations zoomed by us rapidly, one after another. It felt almost as though we were dashing through space at an incredible speed. Then, with tails of light drifting behind them, several brightly glowing fragments swirled around Borkenstell. It looked almost like she had created her own solar system with her as the sun. That solar system surrounding Borkenstell grew to a radius large enough to swallow us up. And every once in a while, one of those satellite fragments zoomed right past me. Oh, hey! Oh, okay. They're different fragments. Okay, I remember that. When those fragments passed right by me, it felt as though some kind of memory welled up inside me. I could feel it in my gut. These fragments were probably like crystal memories. Like crystals of memories. Oh. Yep.
記憶じゃないわ。
Wait, that's...
世界のかけらよ。まあ、あんたには記憶のように感じられるだろうけどね。では始めるわ。まずはこのかけらから。
Yep, let's go. One of the satellites in the solar system was slowly sucked in towards Borkenstell, and its orbit around her decayed. It drew a spiral as it approached her and came to rest on the palm of her outstretched hand. Then it shone brightly, painting over the world with pure white. Oh.
私たちの想像をきっと裏切らないわ。お父様が唯一懐かしむ過去は少年時代だけだもの。
覚えてるぜ。
Yeah.
これは第3のゲームで、エヴァおばさんが非分の謎を解く直前にしていた自分の中の魔女とやらとの考察だ。
そうよ。そしてこの考察から 彼女は正解を紡ぎ出した。つまり正解へ至る重要なヒントを示すかけらということ。つまりこの推理は間違っていないということなのよ。
つまり、
Okay, yeah.
懐かしき故郷とやらば何かの比喩でも何でもなく、そのままじいさまが少年時代を過ごした故郷と読み取っていいということなのか。
そういうこと。
Okay.
そして少なくともそれは小田原ではないわ。
生まれは確かに小田原だけど、お父様が懐かしむ故郷は
I remember that conversation too.
小田原のことじゃないわ。それについては多分兄弟たちは全員同じ場所で認識してるわね。
そうね、多分小田原じゃないわね。聞いた話ではとても楽しい少年時代だったそうよ。
Kinzo having fun in his youth. What was Kinzo's youth like?
エヴァおばさんたち兄弟は小田原であることを否定していた。いや、それどころかみんなはじいさまの故郷がどこかを察しているようだった。
そう。そして意地悪なことにそれがどこなのか
Yeah, it isn't spoken by any of them. I remember that too. They were all like, "Oh yeah, it wasn't that, but yeah, there's that." I was like, "Are they going to like say it?"
そりゃそうでしょう。それを教えてあげちゃったらヒントが過ぎちゃうわ。
Yep.
難易度の高い謎でなきゃ意味がないんだから。
True.
あらいけない。これもヒントになっちゃうわね。
Oh. She's over here loving the hint gives.
一体じいさんの故郷というのはどこだったんだ。それがわからなくちゃ始まらない。
始まらないから思考を停止したわけ。住み得た場所である以上それは有限の範囲内だわ。まあここが一番辛いところなんだけれど。
お前は確かに解ける謎である限り絶対に解ける魔女だったな。つまりお前はその有限の範囲内、つまり地球上の全てがじいさまの住んでそうな土地を全て想定して考えたのか。
そうしてもいいけれどそれじゃあ時間がいくらあっても足りないわ。だからさらにヒントを加味して答えを絞る必要があった。
So I needed to take some more hints. Okay. Add some more stuff. Yeah.
自分で言ったじゃない。水の流れる川かどうかわからないって。あゆという言葉がそんなにもややこしいなら忘れてしまえば。川で考えるの。川で。家系図という連想は悪くないわ。
I remember that too. They were linking that too.
その要領で川から連想するものを他にも考えてみて。故郷を貫く鮎の川。しかしその川は本当の意味での川ではない。エヴァは川から連想できる他のものを考えたわ。
そうだな。しかし川じゃないなら鮎って何なんだ。
考えなさい。故郷を貫く川。でも水の流れる川じゃないわ。川のようにも例えられるもの。
Something that can be likened to a river.
懐かしき故郷を貫く鮎の川。エヴァは
Yo, honestly, they keep talking about these fish and homes. I'm thinking about the fish that's downstairs. I'm about to eat after this. Yo, okay, but
ヒントになりうるかもしれないわ。
Yeah, this was messed up. Yo,
鮎の川に
those
悩
three
み
had
すぎ
some
た。
wild parts.
鮎なんて大した意味ないじゃない。
そんなことないわよ。立派なヒントだったじゃない。まあ確かに鮎である必要はなかった。
Sweet fish. So just sweet? Sweet home, sweet home?
鮎って何なんだ。
Or is this fish?
川が言葉通りの川でない以上、鮎だってもちろん泳ぐ魚を意味したりはしないはずだ。
A fish as in a person?
そうね。
I don't know.
その上ローザに至っては鮎に大した意味はないとまで言い捨ててるわ。
その一方でエヴァは鮎である必要はないが立派なヒントだったとも言っている。つまり鮎は何かを想起させる鍵だということ。その何かが他の単語であっても想起できるなら、エヴァの言う鮎である必要はないがという言葉につながってくる。
From these thoughts, Aunt Ava formed some theory, went to the archive, looked through some kind of book, and verified that she was right. Yeah, remember that? In short, Auntie Ava formed some theory about the true nature of this Sweetfish River running through his home of old. Then, she opened a certain book to determine whether that theory was correct or not. In other words, this theory was something that could be verified through some kind of book. Also, after she figured out what the Sweetfish River was, she figured out the rest of the riddle very quickly.
良い思考よ。碑文は川を下ればやがて里ありと続く。エヴァはその時点ではそこから始まる産業の謎を解けてはいなかった。里って何？
The village.
里ってどういう意味？この川を下ると里なんてあるの？
All those pieces that I hadn't been able to understand at all were, right before my eyes, starting to snap into place all by themselves. I couldn't even remember to close my open mouth. My throat grew completely dry. Is it really alright for this to be the answer? Really? Really?
つまり故郷を貫く鮎の川が分かれば自動的に川を下れば里あり云々が分かって黄金鏡の鍵が手に入るってわけだ。
そういうことよ。
Okay.
エヴァもその書物を読んで確かめるまでは川を下った里のことは分からなかったみたいだし。
Yeah.
くそ、その書物って何なんだ。
What is that book that she did pick up? Because she was searching for that.
でもこれは全然6文字じゃないわ。
6 characters.
これが答えに間違いないって断言できるけど、これは全然6文字に満たない。
また思考停止？ならそれを6文字で読める方法を考えなさい。思いつかないなら調べなさい。きっと答えはある。
Yo, Ava talking smack to his
それを疑ってはダメ。それが信じられないならとっとと泣き寝入りでもしてへそでもかんで死んじゃえば。
like 1,2,3,4,5
6文字。見つけた。これが黄金鏡への鍵。
6 characters.
そしてエヴァは
Then she found that, yeah, then went downstairs and, yeah, did all that stuff.
ああ、そしてその鍵というのは6文字の何か、言葉か数字か文字列なんだ。
そういうこと。
Yep.
鍵の正体が6つの文字だと分かれば
第一の番の意味がだいぶ分かってくる。
第一の番に
Oh,
選び師6人を
that does actually put things into perspective too. Yeah.
鍵の選び師
Huh.
6人6文字
Huh. In other words, it meant on the first Twilight, sacrifice the 6 characters. That clicked too fast.
この鍵がある特定の6人を指し示す。
What was that last thing he said? Sacrifice 6 characters. In other words, it means on the first Twilight, sacrifice 6 characters chosen by the key. Okay.
いいえ、ある特定の6つを指し示すというべきね。もしこれが文字通りに生贄を捧げろという意味でないならば、例えばアナグラムかもしれないわ。
アナグラム？文字遊びのことかね。
Indeed. That's right, Kiri-san theorized this already way back then. Okay, I remember this part.
第2の番に残されし者はとある。ということは、少なくともその何かは有限の文字数なのよ。そこから6文字を抜いて残った文字で話を進めろと読み解けるわ。
つまり第一の番に6文字以上の文字列から鍵である6文字を殺し、残った文字でどうにかしろという意味なんだ。
そういうこと。た
Okay.
だ当時の切り絵も言ってる。ならば何から6文字を殺せばいいの？その殺す大元の文字列がわからない。
On the first Twilight, kill the 6 characters that are the key. On the first Twilight.
つまり第一の番という時点でもう何かの文字列が存在するということなのか。しかし第一の番じゃ4文字しかない。他の読み方か。じいさま風に英語で読むなら第一の番ってなんだ。ファーストナイト。
Okay, we're back over here. Okay.
バトラさんのその考え、なかなかです。鍵の選び師6
Move
人
from
の生贄を
space,
6文字の文字列
theorizate
で
or
読み解
fragment world back to this.
柔軟な発想だと思います。
Okay, we see how she's going on the same parallel.
鍵が鍵の形状をしたものとは限りませんから。
アナグラムの可能性は私も考えてたの。
そういや、以前そんなことを言ってたな。しかしだとしたら何から6文字を抜くんだ？
What do we remove the 6 characters from? Huh.
そうね。6文字も抜く以上、それ以上の文字数だわ。第1の番を6文字以上にどう読み解けばいいのかしら。
お父様のセンスならやっぱり英語なのかしら。
行き詰まるようなら先に第2の番に進みヒントを探してみましょう。残されし者は寄り添う2人を引き裂け。残されし者は6文字を抜いた後に残った文字だと考えてよいでしょう。
となると寄り添う2文字とはどういう意味になるんだろうね。
そうか。分かったぜ。
Okay.
つまりはこういうことだ。
For example, let's take the following list of 9 characters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then let's say that the 6 characters offered as sacrifices are 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, and 9. We erase the aforementioned 6 characters from, and we get x plus. Oh yeah.
2と4と5が残るな。
And 2 who are close would be 4 and
それで
5.
どうなるってんだ？
That's what I was thinking of, but with letters. Yeah, okay.
そうか、わかったで。つまり寄り添いし2人っちゅうんは。
Oh, that's a way to think of it. Yeah.
そうさ。 2と4は間が空いているが、4と5は隣り合っている。寄り添いし2人だ。
グッド。お見事です、バトラさん。
You're welcome. Haha.
引き裂くという意味が4と5も潰せという意味なのか。
Oh, my bad.
4と5の間を開けと言っているのかは分かりかねますが、その着眼は良いと思います。
なら第3の番の残されし者は誉れ高き我が名を称えよってのは何だ。
Those who remain, yeah.
文字遊びである可能性が高い以上、それもまた言葉遊びの可能性があります。残された文字は誉れ高き我が名を称えよ。
難しいね。どういう意味だろ
どなたかわかる方は？私は多分わかっちゃいました。
Because that would be the. Okay.
何？教えなさいよ。
You relax, Ava. Relax.
これもアナグラムか。
またしてもグッド。
Okay, Ballard. Man, he is. Yo, he's like he's on top
う。
of
ア
it.
ナグラムって文字遊びって意味だよね。ということは、
つまり残った文字を入れ替えると
Yeah,
何かの
okay.
単語ができるという意味じゃないかしら。
だな。とすると、ちょいと勇み足な仮説だが、俺は第一の番に間引く大元の文字数は11文字じゃないかと想定する。
It's 11 characters
またしても
long.
お見事。
Okay.
私も同じ見解でした。
How do you get to 11?
どうしてよ。
Yeah, like.
どうして11文字なんて言えるんや。
生贄を一人殺すというのは、文字を一文字潰すことを意味すると思われます。第二の番の引き裂けを、とりあえず2文字の間を開けという意味で解釈した場合なら、
Okay,
11
okay.
文字。
I
この引き裂け
follow
が
that one.
2文字を潰せという意味なら、13文字になると想定されます。なぜな
Okay.
ら、その後の第4の番から第8の番にかけて、5回殺せという記述が出るからです。
Huh.
そして、その次の第9の番で、誰も生き残れないと書かれています。
魔女が蘇るって部分をとりあえず無視するなら、これは第一の番に6文字潰し、寄り添った文字を割いて、さらに5文字潰したら、ぴったり文字がなくなるという意味ではないかと考えたんだ。
So that makes 6 plus 5 equals 11. Yeah. If tearing apart the two who are close in the second twilight means killing both of them, that makes 6 plus 2 plus 5 equals 13 characters. There's a chance that the word symbolizing the first twilight has 11 or 13 characters.
実にお見事です。私とまさに同じ推理。バトラさんもどうやら私と同じ灰色の脳細胞に恵まれている
Same
よ
little
うです。
gray cells, man.
よせやい。適当だぜ、適当。
Haha, both of them compliment each other. Okay. Hmm.
おいおい、なんだよこれ。コマの俺は随分と頭が切れるじゃねえか。おかげで俺の
He actually-
出番がねえぜ。
He's like, dang, I'm actually doing my thing on the
ご
board.
めんなさい。バトラはこの時不在だったから、私の方で勝手に駒を操らせてもらったわ。
That's messed up.
切れ者っぽくていいでしょ。
Man. She's saying, yo, that ain't all you, man.
あんたはベルにプレイヤーをしてもらった方が
Oh, man.
賢
That's
そうに
messed
見え
up.
るわ。
And they're rubbing
プ
in
レ
his
イヤーは降
face.
りて駒に専念した方がよくない？
I joined in on this game on October 5th. And what did that say? I joined in on this game on October 5th after the first few murders. Okay. So up until that point, the piece called Me was being controlled by Brokenstone, the player, which makes it possible for Brokenstone to present her reasonings through my mouth. Yeah. The game I'm watching now is nothing more than a replay of a part that's already ended. Yep, I follow that. However, that's probably good enough for now. This Birkenstow-sama has gone out of her way to solve the epitaph for me, so I'll watch closely for now. And I'll try to find out what it means. Limbadosa let it slip herself just a second ago.
そりゃそうでしょう。それを教えてあげちゃったらヒントが過ぎちゃうわ。難易度の高い謎でなきゃ意味がないんだから。
Hey, yo, thanks for the follow.
あらいけない。これもヒントになっちゃうわね。
This theory about grandfather creating the epitaph in order to choose a successor isn't bad at all. Erica and Birkenstow's logic is extremely reasonable, but that's only if we assume grandfather was the one to create it. Beatrice. He was probably alive at the time the epitaph was displayed, but of course, he's already dead by 1986. And the games up until now, Beatrice threatened us repeatedly with letters, saying that the only way to survive was to solve the epitaph, and trying to force us to solve the riddle. That was true, man. In other words, it was Beatrice's intention, her hope, that we would try solving the riddle of the epitaph. The epitaph is so confusing that, in most cases, the relatives never seriously tried solving it until the threatening letters started to arrive. Yeah, that is true, because we haven't gotten any letters this time around. I don't recall. Did we get a letter in episode 4? Yeah, we did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. That's why Beatrice fired the starting pistol, which made us take a go at it. Why is Beatrice carrying out Grandfather's last wishes? Like the theory proposed in the first game, is she really Grandfather's confidant, following his orders even after his death and trying to select the successor with the riddle of the epitaph in his stead? That means that Beatrice really is Grandfather's trusted underling, and exactly the family alchemist she called herself in that letter. The family alchemist. After Grandfather's death, Beatrice would have managed the 10 tons of gold and taken the title of alchemist, without ever embezzling the gold. She entrusted it all to the epitaph's riddle and waited for a human fitting to be the successor to appear and solve it. And if that human didn't appear within a set time limit, that meant game over. Certainly, when Auntie Rosa solved the riddle in the third game, she became the only survivor and automatically the final head of the Ushiromiya family, inheriting heir of everything. Up to this moment, no one has ever survived past October 5th except Auntie Ava, the one who solved the epitaph. That was the only case where Beatrice let anyone survive. Is Beatrice's loyalty to Grandfather the only thing that drives her? Did Grandfather give her some terrible order to kill everyone if the epitaph isn't solved? And she's so loyal that she faithfully carries that out? I must stop thinking. He really is trying to understand her. Don't stop thinking. Don't just think of the riddle itself. Think about why it's significant. Why is Beatrice telling us to solve the epitaph? Why did she create such a confusing epitaph for us? If Beatrice makes us try and solve this epitaph that we have no real chance of solving, and by some lucky chance a miracle occurs and someone is able to solve it, what significance does that have to her? I don't know what this miracle would be worth to Bito.
いずれにせよ、第一の番がわからねえ限り、これ以上はお手上げだな。
We tried looking at it from several different angles, but in the end, we got stuck there and made no further advances. A long yawn. Maria let out an extra large yawn. For real. This caused several other people to yawn. Contagious, man. See, I felt my yawn about to come up too. I'm not about to yawn though. We had been using our heads so much that everyone had gotten a little sleepy. Jessica, who had been silent and looking displeased the whole time, quickly stood up.
私はマリアと一緒に上へ行ってるぜ。 テレビでも見てる。
そうだね。
We'll watch TV or something.
僕も上がるよ。
Yeah, she's trying to
そう
get
だ。
away.
みんなで上でトランプでもしようか。
Damn, I want to play cards right now too. When George proposed this, Maria completely forgot about that big yawn of hers and started jumping around, insisting that she wanted to play cards. Judging by the clock, it would soon be 10 at night. It was already about that time you normally take a bath and get ready for sleep. Even the adults seemed pretty weary from traveling. We decided to continue this later and went our separate ways.
エリカちゃんも一緒にどう？トランプ。
Oh, she into card games?
お気持ちだけで結構です。客人の分もわきまえず、ちょっと仕切りすぎました。今夜はおとなしく休もうと思います。自分が遭難者であることをすっかり忘れていましたから。
Yeah, remember when you were in an accident? You got drifted over here to this island after falling off a boat? Yeah.
まったくだぜ。とても溺れてたとは思えない元気さだ。
若さね。でも楽しかったわ。あなたのおかげで推理が一層進んだ気がする。
Yeah.
もし私が黄金を見つけたら100万円くらい分けてあげる。
Lies. you too greedy.
せめて気前よく1億くらいドーンとは言えんのか。
Yeah, Hideyoshi over here considered. He's like, nah, give her more.
結構です。私に興味があるのは謎解きだけですので。それではこれで失礼します。おやすみなさい。
This song's nice, low key, man.
おう、
I
お
like
や
the
すみ。
piano in it.
あら、バトラ君は上に行かないの？
俺はちょっと面白くなっちまったので、もう少しここで考えをまとめてみます。
Hey yo,
第一の
thanks
番
for
を
the
示す
follow.
文字列さえ分かれば、きっと一気に道は開けると思うんすけどね。
Okay. Everyone upstairs to the second floor. Only Auntie Rosa remained behind, cleaning up the coffee cups everyone had been drinking out of. Kiri-san and others had offered to help, but since Auntie Rosa had refuses, she was washing them all alone. Yeah, what's up, Rosa? Since I'd just been treated to such delicious coffee, I decided to help too. I wasn't just doing it because I felt obligated. I wanted to keep discussing the epitaph with someone. And it was with Rosa. Okay, interesting. Her thought process is on this.
ローザおばさんは、なん
Was
か
you know
思
last
い
time
つく文字
she
列
was
と
only
か
able to put it
あ
together
るっすか？
too in episode 3. So
私には全然。でも第一の番じゃなくて第10の番はちょっと気になったかしら。
the 10th Twilight.
第
Okay.
10の
Go
番。
all the way there.
何
Man.
ですか？
Okay, let me
黄金
stop.
鏡って単語何度も出てくるでしょ。
But this is the only time I get to see the epitaph since they don't show in tips no more. Okay. I remember the 6th, the 2 who are apart, 3rd one, those praise my noble name, 4th, yeah, then all of them with the Gaj, the 9th one, the witch revives, none shall be left alive. Okay, and then the 10th, the journey ends and you shall reach the home of the gold. Okay, the golden lands, yep.
出てきますね。
なぜか第10の番だけ旅は終わり黄金の今日、
Home of
里
gold.
ね、黄金の里へ至るだろうって書かれているの。どうして
Okay.
ここだけ黄金の里と書かれているのか気になってね。
本当だ。
The only place where I was like that.
他はみんな黄金鏡って書かれてるのに。
Even though all the rest is written Golden Land, the 10th Twilight is the only one where it's different, and the Home of Gold is written instead. I wonder if the word home has some kind of special meaning. Well, yeah, well, I would think it does, because, I don't know, then again, it probably relates to the whole sweet fish and then the river thing. Because I was thinking that it had something to do with home. Well, then again, it was talking about, what was it in the beginning? Like, in the first part of the epitaph, it's like, my hometown or something, so that could connect to that.
しかしバトラ君とあのエリカちゃんって子はすごいわね。発想が本当に柔らかい。私なんかはもうおばさんだから 頭が全然回転しないのよ。
Yeah, they are thinking
今
about
日
this
の
really
旅の選
fast.
び師6人は6文字を間引き
But
と
then
いう意
again,
味だ
that's actually Brooke
と
still
いう推理
controlling
は
Battler,
見
so.
事だったわ。そう聞かされちゃったらもうそうにしか思えないけれど、それまでは全然そうだと思わなかったものね。自分の頭の硬さが嫌になるわ。
そんなことないっすよ。ローズおばさんだって
Everyone's going at their own pace,
頭
yeah.
十分柔らかいっすよ。その黄金の里って発見は何かの
Yeah,
鍵に
you
なるかもし
caught
れない
that,
じゃないですか。
so yeah, definitely.
とんでもない。
Every bit
カチカ
helps.
チよ。私なんてついこの間までは第一の番というのは黄金鏡までの道中の10分の1の場所だ
1/10
と
of
か
the
思っ
way
て
to
たん
the
だから。
Golden Land. Huh.
なんすかそれ。面白そうだから聞かせてくれませんか。
Oh?
だって第一の番の前の行に黄金鏡へ旅立つべしって書いてあるでしょ。そして
Ah.
10日をかけ
Yep,
て旅を
and
するわ
each
けだか
one
ら、
is a
こ
journey
れはそ
to
の
that. Okay.
旅の途中のお話なんだろうと思ったの。
Huh.
旅
Some way to put that, yeah.
確かに。
それで旅を始めて最初の一晩目のキャンプで6人を生贄に捧げて、
Okay.
なら
Interesting
その場所って
analogy
どこだろ
there.
う。スタート地点から何キロ目
Huh.
なんてね。
Okay.
内緒よ。おばさ
Why
ん
don't
バ
you
カ
say
だ
you'll
か
keep
ら
this a secret?
黄金の里のことずっと黄金の京って読んじゃってて、ほら京って言うと京都みたいでしょ。だからお父様の故郷から京都までの旅路の最初の10分の1の地点に何か秘密が隠されてるんじゃないかって思って。
いや、めちゃくちゃ斬新っすよ。
Hold up,
その
Batler.
発想。
What happened? What's this? Y'all hear that mic? Does that pick up on the mic? No, it doesn't. Dang it. Yo, my name is all going wild over there. It's like, what? Why's it barking so much? Okay, so you start the journey, then the first part of the set of camp. Okay, read that. Done this. And the Kyo reminds you of Kyoto, right? Then you set up camp and sacrifice the 6. So I thought, where in that place? How many kilometers from the starting point? Things like that. Don't tell. Oh. Yeah, then Kyoto, yeah. So I'm short for Kyoto, so I thought maybe the 10th nature might be between Follows Home and Kyoto. And there might be some kind of hidden 1/10. Okay, interesting. Okay.
10日をかけての旅の最初の一番目の場所。そこの地名が鍵か。
それを知るにはスタート地点とゴール地点がわからないとね。
Yeah.
スタート地点は分かってるの。お父様が懐かしむ故郷は分かってる。お父様は少年時代をとても遠方で過ごされたのよね。
Oh.
でも問題はゴールの黄金鏡ね。一体どこのことなのかしら。それが分からなきゃ私の説もさっぱり。長いことここで行き詰まってたんだけど、今日のバトラ君たちの推理を聞いてて、やっぱり私の恥ずかしい勘違いだったんだわって思い知ったわ。
Hey, you
いや、
sparked some
そ
thought
れ
there,
はそれで
Joe. Yeah, exactly.
きっと面白い発想だと思います。
There's no such thing as bad
スター
thought.
トと10日間の旅。その最初の一番目の到達点。
案外バトラ君ならポロッと解けちゃったりしてね。
I think myself is more easy. What was that? What was that, Battler? Go back, man. But the problem with the goal is the goal. The goal. Yeah, but the problem is the goal. No, it was Battler. What did you say? No, I think it's this idea starting to... Okay. Huh.
もしおばさんのヒントで解けたなら1割の半分でもいいから分けっこしてね。
Okay. Really interesting, huh? Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm liking this too. Well, it's my first time seeing it, so so the way they're going about this is, I like
約
it.
束よ。
Sparking my thoughts too, or at least trying to connect things. Believe it or not, even if I think you might solve this one easily, valid. Wait, what is she talking about? Oh, the golden. Okay, I
Yeah.
follow. Oh, so, wait. If I click on it,
いや、それはそれで
oh,
きっと面白い発
I
想
didn't
だと
know.
思います。
I didn't know that I could do that. I thought I
スタ
could
ー
just.
トとゴール。10日間の旅。 その最初の一番目の到達点。
I know that I could go back and click it and they'll also speak. Okay, that's cool. She gave me a wink and a smile which almost made my heart jump a little, even though she was my aunt. As I helped her wash the coffee cups, I kept pondering the epitaph's riddle silently. This dude Battler, man. First episode 1. I will not forget what he did episode 1. Over here with Jessica. And over here, Aunt Rosa now? Battler, relax. As I helped her wash the coffee cups, I kept pondering the epitaph's riddle silently. Oh my gosh. How long have I been streaming? Only 50 minutes? Wow. I always feel like so much is happening. But hey, time to go by fast if you're having fun. After I finished helping Auntie Rosa and went into the corridor on my way to the bathroom, I saw Erica unlocking the door to her room on the way there. Ooh. Yeah, what are you doing around here?
てっきり上に上がってもう部屋で休んでるのかと思ってたぜ。
ちょっと探し物をしてまして、ここにならあるのではないかと思いまして。
What might be there? That passageway?
探し物?
Erica unlocked the door and opened it. Unlocked the door? Did she have a key? Where'd she get this thing? How'd she unlock it? I mean, did they give her a key to her door? I'm assuming that opened this too. Wait, what? Okay. Oh yeah, this room. Yep. Yeah, the archive. The distance between the bookshelves was too small for this to be called a library room. Yeah, oh man. It was obviously a room made for storing books, not reading them.
探し物ってのは本なのか?
本と言いますか、まあ資料です。
Okay.
どうしてもしたい調べ物がありまして。
How do you know this room was in this building too?
碑文の謎に関する探し物か? まだ諦めてなかったとは殊勝なこったな。200億の黄金は魅力か?
I hadn't given up either. Apparently we both hadn't.
私にとって興味があるのは謎解きだけ。黄金を求めるのは推理が正しかったことの証明が欲しいからだけです。
Oh, she said, I just want to prove that I was right. I could solve it.
猫ババなんてしませんのでご安心を。
Completing a challenge, she immediately dismissed the idea, saying that she just liked solving riddles and had no interest at all in their gold. My first impression of her had been that she was a bit of a weird one, and it looked like I hadn't been wrong. Erica started searching for the book she was after, slowly going around the bookshelves.
碑文の謎解きなら俺もまだ挑戦中だぜ。あ、そうそう。さっきローザおばさんに第一の番のヒントになるかもしれない。
Yo, she said, Auntie Rosa said, "Don't tell anyone, Battler. I'm trusting you. What's he about to do?"
伺います。
If anything, to try and help him solve it. Erica asked us without stopping her search or even turning to face me.
第一の番にの前の行に鍵を手にせし者は以下に従いうんぬんってのがあったろ。
鍵を手にせし者は以
Dang,
下
she
に従
memorized
って
this?
黄金鏡へ旅立つべし。
ふう、もう暗記したのかよ。
Yeah.
さすがだな。
Huh.
それがどうかしたんですか？
黄金鏡へ旅立つべしだろ。ローザおばさんは第10の番、すなわち10日をかけて懐かしき故郷から黄金鏡へ向けてということを連想したらしい。
実はそれは私も気づいてました。10日かかる旅路の1日目にたどり着く場所、そこから生贄を捧げる。
Huh.
No,
she said, yo, I knew that. She said, what's this new? This ain't new.
面白い推理だと俺も思う。10日の旅の初日にたどり着く場所、その土地、もしくは地名が鍵になるんじゃねえかってな。
地名が鍵になるのではないかという推測は私もしています。だから資料が見たいんです。推測を確信に変えるために。
Okay, she wants to prove her theory and stuff.
探し物は何なの?
Then Erica's hand suddenly stopped and she slowly pulled it out. Then, As she dusted it off, finally looked at me and spoke.
地図帳です。
Oh, well, you look a little upset with that, Battler. Nocturne of Truths and... Are they still barking? Oh, yeah, they are. Ridiculous. Okay, we're on Saturday. Was that 11? Wait, what? Hold up. What's up? Where are we at right now? Oh, this is my real world time. 40 clicks? For real? I like that I have a click counter right there. Anyways. Where are we at anyways? What chapter is this? Oh, just pressing this gets rid of this? Man, the keyboard layout on this one's different. Chapter 6. Wow. Those who reach it. Okay. So the first day. Nasi could be seen in the study. When she muttered as though to herself, gold butterflies appeared and formed into the shape of a person. Who is it about to be? Beatrice or someone else?
楽観はできんぞ。このままぼんやりと過ごし、明日をしのげるとは思えぬ。やはりお父様が不機嫌で出てこないというだけではごまかしきれませんか。去年の時点で相当の不信を持たれていたようだ。それにより膨れ上がった毒素は今やとぐろを巻くかのようにこの書斎を取り囲み締め上げている。
How long can you really hide the death of a person? Like...
去年から疑われていただけではないでしょうな。
そうですね。それだけでは説明がつかないくらいに毒素は濃密に練り上げられています。
To be explained away.
おそらく金蔵様の死を去年の時点から疑い、今年の会議にて暴こうという強い意志があったに違いありません。
They were plotting. They met up and were planning it out.
騙しきれていなかったということですか。
残念ながらそうお考えになる方が今はよろしいかと。明日も台風はとどまり、迎えの船はあさってになります。つまりあと最低でも36時間を持ちこたえねばならないということです。
夏日の目には見えぬであろうが、この部屋を閉ざす密室結界は極めて強固なものだ。それが今夜だけでボロボロにすり切れ、嵐を待つ枯葉のようなありさまだ。いいえ、まさに嵐の真っ只中にあります。私は密室結界を別のものに変えることを提案いたします。
What's up, Virgilia? I was reading that someone speaking. I was like, oh, it's her speaking.
さようでございます。私とワルギリア様で去年のものに近い結界を再構築します。
つまり去年のように金蔵を極力書斎の外に出し、毒素の影から影へと綱渡りをさせるということだ。危険ではあるが、わらわもそれを提案したい。何ですって？
Yeah, what?
今さら作戦を変えるというのですか？
Tightrope walk? How's that gonna work?
籠城では切り抜けられぬと分かった以上、城を捨てることも考えねばなりません。
この書斎はもはや敵兵に囲まれ城壁さえも破られかけた城に同じ。座瀬は死を意味するならば、玉砕を求めて最後の出陣をするのも手でしょうな。降伏できぬ戦いでしょうか。
お父様の秘密は最後の最後まで絶対に死守します。それを蹴取られれば言い繕う余地など何もない。主人の横領は白日の下にさらされ、後宮家の名誉は失墜します。だとしてそれだけは防がねばなりません。
100%. If they discover that you were hiding this dude or keeping a secret that this dude Kinzo's been dead for over a year, like, dang, that is first of all that's been a crime, but Man.
落ち着け。
Then on top of that, with Cross's money problems too, now you're also going to be in money debt and whatnot.
今年を乗り切ればなんとかなるのだ。だからうろたえるでない。
しかし去年と同じ手では無理だとして取った作戦がこの籠城なのですよ。一度は無理と切り捨てた作戦を再び選ぶのは愚の骨頂ではありませんか。一体今さらどういう筋書きを作るというのですか。
What kind of story do we create?
私とロノウェイで用意します。
Okay.
お任せを。幻想を生み出すのは魔女たちの役目。夏日様はそのご許可をくださるだけで結構でございます。
Okay, they will create
お師匠
illusions.
様もロノウェイもこういう時は実に頼れるぞ。片翼のわしの使用人どもも家具としては優秀だ。お師匠様たちが魔法を再構築すればそれを守るために働くだろう。今からでも決して遅くはない。金蔵を書斎から出し、その幻想を歩き回らせよう。
その作戦を長く検討し、それでも有効なものが見出せなかったから籠城を選んだことを忘れましたか。急場にうろたえ軽々しく当初の作戦を投げ出すなど愚かしいことです。
しかし夏日様、籠城ではもはやしのぎきれぬことは毒素の真っ只中でそれを感じ取っておられた夏日様が一番ご存知のはずです。
Cannot endure anymore.
私は籠城の方針は変えずに何とか他の作戦を考えられないかと提案します。とにかくこの部屋を密室に保ちさえすれば誰もお父様の存在を否定はできないのです。開けることのできぬ猫箱の中身を断定することなど何人にもできないのですから。
確かにそうでは
What was that analogy? What?
人間どもは不条理であるぞ。
What? Proves that in any kind of event, no one could be able to follow. After all, you can't determine the contents of a cat box that can't be. Okay. Yeah, true. That's true,
密
yeah.
閉した猫箱とてケーキの箱に群がる黒アリのように箱を食い破って中
I
に
might,
入
I
るこ
might
と
bake some
もあり
cookies
得る。
tonight too. I don't know what made me think about that
ベル
just
ンカステル教の
now.
駒も気になるしな。
エリカ様が晩餐の話題をさらってくださったのは幸いでした。おかげで今夜の親族会議をお開きにできる雰囲気を生み出してくれたのですが、
Otherwise, they would have been dragging that out of, or squeezing that out of Cross and Natsuki that night.
今夜にも結界は破られていたかもしれません。
しかしそのせいでより濃密に毒素は練り上げられました。明日まで練り上げられた毒素は密室結界をたやすく犯すでしょう。籠城を続けるにせよやめるにせよどちらにせよ新しい作戦と結界を用意しなくては明日は乗り越えられません。
Yeah, either way, you guys have to
密
create a new
室結
plan.
界を破るための何かの策があるのかもしれぬな、ベルンカステル教には。あのエリカというこまめ
Yep.
侮れぬぞ。
Don't underestimate no one.
それを言えば
Oh.
例の19年前の復讐とかいう謎の男もベルンカステル教の駒かもしれま
Yeah,
せ
I
ん。
can't forget about that.
18の駒で
That
均
dude
衡が取れていた盤面
19
に
years
望まぬ
ago.
駒が2つも追加された。イレギュラーが多すぎます。
Two undesired pieces.
ベ
Huh.
ルンカステル教は東洋趣味が終わりだったな。日本のチェス将棋ではゲーム中に駒を追加することもできるというではないか。
Really?
ええ、
Huh.
可能ですよ。敵のキングの目の前に駒置き場より取り出したクイーンを置くことさえ将棋では許された切り札たる一手です。
Huh. Interesting. Learn something new every day.
19年前を語る男はどうしているのでしょう。この島の
Saying
ど
that
こ
he's
か
your
に
son and
すでに
stuff.
潜んで
Like,
いるというのでしょうか。
ooh, good
あ
question.
のエリカという少女が漂着と称して現れることができたのです。あの男もこの台風にもかかわらず島のどこかに上陸し息を潜めているのかもしれない。そして親族たちをもはや騙し切ることは難しく。
Yo, she's over here stressing out.
どうしてこうもイレギュラーが重なるのですか。 この悪夢と偶然の奇跡をどう説明すればいいというのですか。
Yo, relax. Natsu slammed the desk, held her head, and cringed at the pain. Cringed at the pain. Wait, cringed at the pain from her overwhelming headache. Oh my gosh. Poor Natsu, man. Always getting a headache. Is there like an actual episode where she's not having a headache? Well, I guess she's dead, so. Lady Burstell controls miracles.
将棋は確かにキングの真正面に敵の駒が突如現れることを認めたゲームです。ですが、だからこそそこに隙間を作らぬ完璧な陣形を作り、キングを守る芸術的な城を構築します。
ならばやはり籠城は正しいではありませんか。
こもりきれる籠城ならばいざ知れず、今はそれを期待できる段階にありません。
壁を背負わぬキングを詰めるのは難しく、四方を分けたキングを詰めるのはさらに困難だろう。ネズミで考えよ。カゴに閉じ込めたネズミを掴むことはできよう。しかし、野に逃げ出したネズミを掴むことなど、雲を掴むに等しい話。
So taking him out was a better decision because, you know, they have less chances to catch and contain, basically, in a way.
夏日様、どうか検討することのご許可を。金蔵様が書斎をお出になり、気まぐれに屋敷内を闊歩しながら親族の方々の目を逃れる。それが自然である筋書きを明朝までに考えます。
Okay.
危険だわ。それくらいならお父様がこの部屋で機嫌を損ねられていることを演じ続けた方が。
Well, the other one is better. That's basically what they're saying.
明日にも親族の方々はこの書斎の前に詰めかけるでしょう。
Yeah, then the toxins and the door and
そこの
the hole
扉一枚向こう側に詰めかけるのです。そこで夏日様は金蔵様と怒鳴り合いをしているかのようなふりを一体何時間続けられるというのです。
I agree. It's a better idea, even though you know the risks, but it's better than him being confined in a single location. That's what the thing is.
不可能です。
He's now in multiple places, as opposed to being in a single one.
その不可能をなんとか36時間逃げ切らねばならないのです。やれと言うならやります。私は後宮夏日、後宮家当主の妻です。それをやれと言うなら、私は何日でもここでお父様と怒鳴り合いをしているところを演じましょう。
Even Natsu understood that there was no way she could manage it, but she could no longer see any chance of victory from a plan which involved making the illusion of Kinzo walking around. Banging on the desk several times with tears of intense emotion streaming down her face, Natsu alternated between groaning from her headache and placing the blame on one thing or another. Natsu, she giving me a headache, considering the way she's stressing about this. Man, it was enough to make one feel that there was a curse which made anyone who sat in that chair do the same.
これは奥様が逃げる詰将棋ですな。
You know these analogies. Going back to shogi
詰
again.
将棋ですから相手のキングはない。決められた手数を逃げ切る以外に奥様に勝つ手はないのです。
その手数か。あと1日半もあるなんて多すぎます。
考えることをやめるでない。降参するでない。
Don't give up. Like,
うちはわらわが聞こうぞ。だから音を上げるでないぞ。
She's like, yo, you could complain and stuff, but don't you dare to give up. We're over here trying to help you to the best of our ability, and you're going to give up?
乗り越えようという絶対の意志が絶対の結果を紡ぎ出す。それこそが絶対の魔女の力。その魔力を失ってはならぬ。必ず乗り越えられると信じよ。
You must not lose to that ability. Why do they do that when they close one eye?
きっと妙案は浮かぶ。だからそれを考えることを投げ出してはならぬ。
そうですね。分かっています。 私が乗り越えねば他の誰にも乗り越えられぬ困難なのです。
そうとも。それを乗り越えてみせよとそなたは金蔵に託されたのではないか。
He did.
金蔵はそなたなら託
Exactly.
せると
Beatrice
認
was
め
the
たの。
encouragement. Yeah, exactly. He acknowledged you were worthy, so stop complaining.
お父様
Man. And now she's over gonna start crying about Kinzo. Oh my gosh. Yo, Natsu a mess, man.
お師匠様とロノウェイの手は考える。
Yo.
もちろんわらわも考える。
I feel it though. I understand why
主
she's
である
like
そなたの許
stressing
可な
like
く
this,
ば
but
そ
it's
れ
just
も許
like,
されぬ。だからせめてそなたは
jeez.
戦う意志を捨てるな。諦めるな。
分かってます分かってます。でももう疲れ切
Yo,
って
stop
しま
talking
う。
about headaches. Like, really, it's actually
頭
giving
痛
me
が
a
耐えられ
headache.
なくて
I don't know. Psychologically getting to me.
どうして私はこんなにも冷え切った書斎でたった一人で泣いているの。どうして主人は今ここにいてくれな
Where
い
is
の。
Cross to console you? Where you're over here to console him all the time, got his back. Ooh, that kind of messed up. Yo, why don't he got your back now? In fact, has there been a scene where he actually has had her back? I don't think there's been a single scene where Cross had backed up Natsuhi when she's arguing with Ava, or anything like that. That's messed up. Back when dinner ended, Cross claimed to be dizzy and went to bed early. Of course, he had done this to get enough rest to ready himself for the long day ahead. But to Natsuhi right now, it felt as though he had just gone straight to sleep and pushed all the burden onto her. I could see that. However, complaining about such a thing would mean that she had failed as a wife. That's kind of sad that because of that, she has to think this way. I failed as a wife, that she has to say. Yeah, this dude Cross. Wasn't it a good wife's duty to work hard and think of the family first, even when her husband was resting? Getting even her anger at her husband, and unable to determine whom she should be angry at, Natsuhi continued to sob. If only Kinzo could just speak to her kindly at times like this. Well, look who's about to show up. Bito searched for him, but Kinzo had been nowhere to be seen in the city for some time now. I take it back. Perhaps Natsuhi had noticed this as well. Though she took pride in fighting alone and supported from behind, thinking of those as the responsibilities of a good wife, without anyone to validate what she was doing and say it was needed. She was now so frail that she couldn't even stop her own tears. Just as Bito was thinking of words she could use to console Natsuhi, Virgilia tapped her lightly on the shoulder. If words of consolation don't come from the mouth of the right person, they can sometimes do more harm than good. That's true, that is true. Therefore, Virgilia silently urged Bito that saying nothing was the best course of action for now. Yeah, true. Sometimes it's the right person to say the right things.
お取り込み中にごめんなさい。
I think Gap shows up. Oh, the timing.
部外者だけど発言いいかしら。
今は慎みなさい。
Yeah, Virgilia like, yo, I had this.
この場にいる限り部外者の客人もありません。発言を許します。
Okay.
ありがとう。
You're welcome.
さっきロノウェイは言ったわ。これは夏日が逃げる詰将棋だね。詰将棋はどうして負けるの？キングがチェックメイトされるからでしょ。
言われるまでもないわ。
そして敵にはキングがいない。だから夏日は自分のキングを逃がし続けるしかない。
なるほど。その手ですか。もうその時が来ましたか。
どういうことです？何か手があるというのですか？
夏日はゴールドスミスの死を隠す一番最初に提案してるわ。それを使う時が来たということよ。
失踪ですか？その一手を親族会議の今指すというのですか？危険すぎます。
After successfully resolving After successfully resolving all of their problems, they would have to lay Kinzo to rest. Yep. And the way to do that was to make him disappear. One day Kinzo would go out to the forest and never return. Yep, that's the cover-up story in the end. They wouldn't be able to find him no matter how much they searched, so he would be declared missing.
さっきリーチェも言ったわ。野に逃れたネズミを捕まえることはできない。そして森に消えたゴールドスミスを捕らえることもね。
それで言い逃れられると？この最も疑われた今にその一手を指すなど、まさに自殺にも等しい一手です。
Okay, I see where Gab's going with this.
疑われるでしょう。
Yeah.
まさに疑惑と呼ばれるに等しい一手でしょう。
Yeah, it makes you, yeah.
しかし、
High key suspicious.
この書斎に彼らが踏み込もうともぬけの殻。金蔵様を捕らえることは永遠に不可能で。その死はこれほどまでに疑わしいにもかかわらず。
True.
36
That's the key thing. They want me to prove that he's
永遠
dead.
に金蔵の秘密を守ること
Because
が
if
で
they
きるん
prove
じゃ
that,
ない？
then game over for them. You could protect Kinzo's secret forever this way.
もちろ
Yeah.
んそれにふさわしいリスクを背負うことになるけれど、
I love that part.
その一手を指せば確かにこの場を乗り切ることはできようが、失う名誉も計り知れぬぞ。
What song is this right now? Does it show me if I right click? Organ short. Okay. Maybe this melody you may be able to overcome this particular challenge, but I cannot even guess how much prestige he might lose for it. Okay.
それでも確実にこの場を乗り切れる一手よ。もちろん疑惑を大きく背負うわ。でも死なない。
Yeah.
確かにそれはそうですが、
関東大震災で後宮家は本当だったら滅んでいるはずだったのよ。それを狂気の天才ゴールドスミスが再建して、
The mad
あなた
genius.
が守りたくなるくらいに立派に再建してみせたわ。
Mad genius.
なら今度はそれをあなたたち新しき当主夫妻がやってみせるべきなのよ。
ほう。そういう煽り方をなさいますか。
Yeah.
煽りじゃないわ。当主夫人としての覚悟を私は聞いているだけよ。泥をすすってでも後宮家を守る覚悟があなたにはあるんでしょ。
あります。
今がその時よ。泥をすすって生き延びられるならいくらでも飲み干しなさい。あなたは苦害を這いずって生き延び、やがては必ず栄光を取り戻す。この序列第33位のガープがそれを約束してあげるわ。
ガープ。
Huh.
私がこのタイ
She
ミング
put
で
a
ここ
rank
へ遊
in
びに
there. I
来たのは
promise you that with my
きっとそれ
name
を
and
望
full
む偶
title.
然の神々のお導きでしょうよ。
Okay.
守ってあげる。後宮夏日。
Hey, there
対
you
価
go
は
right
不要
there.
よ。
Oh.
あんたに仕えてるリーチェからすでにたっぷり前払いされてるわ。
Well, there you go right there. You got to pay her. Gap seemed quite cavalier, but she was actually possessed by a strong sense of duty. She was the kind of person who couldn't leave someone in trouble alone. Oh, that's nice.
前払い？はて、わらわがいつ？記憶にないぞ。
She's like, don't worry about it. You gave me the money.
あなたがどこにしまったか思い出せないマジックアイテムの
Oh,
数々。
so she just, yeah, just
随
stole
分
some
とちょろま
stuff.
かせてもらってるもの。
Dang.
見つからないのはやはりそなたの仕業だったか。
Yo.
返せ！幻の金髄晶とムーンステッキ返せ！
Phantom, silver crystal, and moonstake.
まだくっつけて遊んでないのに。
What?
私から授けられる魔法と作戦はそんなところよ。ゴールドスミスを誰にも見つけられない世界へ私は隠すことができる。この魔法が必要になったらいつでも言って。その直前まで、夏日は他の
もっと無難な作戦を思案すればいい。
確かに選択肢を残すことは心のゆとりを残すこと。
Yeah, options are always better. I like options. Who doesn't like options?
夏日様、夜は短くありません。ガープの手は最後の切り札とし、
Yeah, the final,
今は策を練りましょう。
Yep, in case, yeah.
そのご許可を。
Backup plan right there.
そして必ず成し遂げられるという信頼と魔力と絶対の信念を我にお与えください。
あんたが信じれば私がそれを叶えるわ。あんたが疑えばそれも私が叶える。未来。
Having Kinzo go missing and doing it right in the middle of this family conference, that was truly a last resort. Hiding this final trump card in her heart, Natsumi decided that she would grope around for a different plan until the last second. After all, this long, long night had only just begun, and it was not long for her. Only for her, burns down her pieces had just as much time. Yeah. Oh, where are we at right now? Outside?
これで完成だ。
なるほど。やはりえぐるとはそういう意味だったんですね。
Gouge, unlock?
またしても私の推理は正解でした。
The feel of the last one was clearly different from all the ones before, making the two of them almost certain that they had activated some sort of mechanism. However, as far as a quick glance could tell, there was no dramatic change, such as an entrance of some sort opening. Apparently they would need to do just a little more before they could find it.
すげえよ。これで本当に黄金が見つかったら、俺とお前で山分けだな。
Oh, she about to say, I don't want that. I just wanted to solve it.
知的興奮を楽しめただけで十分です。
Look at them, all of them, both of these two bonding over this.
私が好きなのは謎解きだけ。報酬はそれが正しかったことの証明
Proof
だ
that
け
I
で
was
十分
right
で
is
す。
all I need. Okay, so if you proved wrong. She shrugged it off, saying that just seeing the gold would be enough. Then she crouched down, peering fixedly at the gimmick that made up the key. It's no exaggeration at all to say that this girl really loves solving riddles. Her fondness for treasure hunting is fueled by a romanticism regarding the process of finding hidden things. And she has no interest whatsoever in getting the treasure for herself and becoming a billionaire or whatever.
なるほど。よくもこんな仕掛けを。あなたたちの不運は私をこの島に迎えたことでしたね。ただ気分がそこに存在するだけで、フルドエリカはこの程度の推理が可能です。いかがでしょうか、皆様。
As she said this to the mechanism she exposed, she grinned at it. Yo, she's too into this. That smile had a bit of triumph on it, but it was more fully characterized by the small bit of unpleasant disdain it contained. After solving the riddle, she was probably reveling in the pleasure of having won against the one who had proposed it, as well as the way she could now scoff at this person. Huh. She's ready to shove her correct. She just wants to be proved right and then shove it in their face. That's messed up. Wait, what was that? Hold up. Oh.
どうだろうな。
クラウスさんってちょっと傲慢な方じゃないですか。
That's funny for you to say that.
偉そうって言いますか。そのクラウスさんが一夜明けたら、おいに黄金も次期当主の座もかっさらわれていたなんて。
That would be messed up. Eriko stood crouched down as she spoke, her back to battle as she toed around with the mechanism. Oh, she's talking a little bit too much though.
ジェシカさんでしたっけ。
Oh, she's going to go down the list of everyone?
私に意見した女の子。
Hold up now. Relax.
あの子、自分の父親が次期当主だと威張ってましたね。 彼女は今夜が明け、バトラさんが全ての黄金を受け継ぎ、自分の父親がもはや次期当主で亡くなったことを知ったら、
Yo, she is.
どんな表情を見せるんでしょう
Yo,
ね。
that's what you mean. Yo, like, jeez.
別に俺は
Furudo.
200億を独り占めする気は毛頭ねえぜ。ま、せいぜい1割ももらえりゃお腹いっぱいさ。
Even 10%. What would I do if I got 20 billion yen? Which is how much US dollars? I guess equivalently 20 something, close to that. Like,
あとは親族の
what would I do with that kind of money? First thing I'm doing, getting rid of my student loans from college. Pay that off.
もっと興味がねえぜ。クラウスおじさんに喜んで押し付けさせてもらうぜ。
果たしてそう簡単な話で済むでしょうか。
Yeah, for real. That does not sound that simple, man. Fairly among the family. I don't know that way.
それを推理することよりは、今はジェシカさんがしたどんな表情をしながらどんな待て惜しみを口にするかの方が推理の対象としては楽しい気がします。
お前性格悪い。
She does have a twisted mind, man.
謎解きが好きという時点で推理できませんでした？
Yo, she's like, yo, it was obvious from the start. Yo.
私、人が隠すことを暴くのが好きな知的蹂躙者なんですよ。
What a way to phrase that about yourself. Wow. At least she's aware of who she is. Some people aren't aware of who they are and they just be acting up. Man.
気分の謎解きもそうです。
That's messed up still.
じいさまが満を持して隠した黄金を暴いてやりたかったんだろ。
ええ、最初はそうでしたが、途中から目的が変わりました。
途中？
Yeah, what made it change?
ジェシカさんです。
あー。
私の口を挟み、高潔かつ高尚な
And she
事件を
wanted to
怪
prove
我し
her
ました。
wrong. Yep, that's where it all started. Hey, yo, Johnny T. Yo, what's up? Thanks for joining.
だから、ジェシカという子に思い知らせたくて。
お前
She's serious, man. She is full on. Yo. Don't laugh with me.
私はどんな相手でも屈服させます。
Oh.
それが私の唯一の優越です。まだ推理必要ですか？
So she just likes proving people wrong and making them know that they're wrong. And she, wow.
後ろ宮ジェシカは私をムカつかせた。だから私は身の程を思い知らせてやりたくて
In spite
自
of
分を
that.
解くことにした。
Dang.
そこから導かれる今の私の感情。
Elated. You are excited to just prove her wrong. And geez, Furudo.
推理可能ですか？
Got that. This time I turned my back on her in earnest. Did I get so caught up in the fun of this riddle solving game that I allowed her to lead me into making a terrible mistake? No, that's right. I could have worked out that this would happen. With the riddle solved, the relatives will probably get into an uproar about who will be the successor to the family head. Dad and Kiri-san will probably make a fuss about how I, Discoverer, should be the successor, and the other relatives, not thrilled with that prospect, will probably oppose them. Despite how adamant Erica was about it, it isn't written anywhere that the one who solves the riddle of the epitaph becomes the successor. Because of this, it will lead to a fight between those who are willing to accept that and those who aren't. Yeah. Yo, Battler, you should have foreseen this. To reason out what will happen next, as Erica suggested, it will probably turn into an ugly fight between Uncle Cross and the rest of the relatives. When Jessica finds out I've solved the riddle, will she admire me or curse me? I don't want to think about that now. Erica was still mumbling. Apparently she had already started trying to reason it out. As I began to feel very, very bad, I lazily gazed out into the black night. Man. when you realize what you did is a bad idea. Or will have bad consequences. Then I looked at a dimly lit outdoor light and saw the silhouette of a person in front of it. Though I thought I must be seeing things. After all, it was unthinkable that someone would have been standing there the whole time, pounded upon the rain without an umbrella. When they said that, that scared the heck out of me. Yo, you already know chaos. Yo, them siblings, you already. Yo, that is not even a question. Reverend, this. Oh man. And who is this, by the way? Who's over here just standing back there? The silhouette didn't move an inch, and maybe, no, it couldn't be. It was looking at me, and it was. What? I have all the people. I did not expect this dude Kinzo to show up. Yo, out of everyone, he was the last person on my mind, man. Yo, this dude popping up out of nowhere all the time now. Man, making his cameos. What's up, Kinzo? We started to walk. The entrance to the Golden Land was right there. The entrance to the Golden Land. Battler. When I think about it, I was also a head that no one saw coming. How interesting. Yeah, no one expected to show up for this, so. How interesting that the one who will succeed me as a head is also a person no one saw coming. Okay, man. Battler of all people. That battler. This dude Kinzo high-key does steal the show every scene, man. I like it. Oh, man. Even if it's short like this. Ooh, what's this? Droplets. I'm over here not bumping my head like that was a beat. This is the sound of droplets. Oh, yep. The gold. Oh, yo, if I found that too, I'd be like, Yahoo! Me too.
耐食性以外には金に換金物としての利便性を見出すことはできませんね。これを現金化するには随分の手間をかけそうです。
To liquidate all this, man. At the end of the crude underground tunnel in the VIP room, which was so beautiful that it seemed out of place, there's a pile of gold so large that there could be no doubting it's 20 billion yen worth, man. Yo, for real. Erika was calm, but Battler couldn't suppress his excitement. As for which of the two was the correct reaction to show after seeing a mountain of gold, only those who saw the scene with their own eyes could say for sure. In this day and age, it's said that an average salaryman earns about 200 million yen in wages over his life. Wow. And this is 20 billion yen worth of gold. Ooh. Even 1/10 of this gold mountain, a single human could live their entire life without working. That is crazy. What is labor? Isn't it the very point of human's life, since a person who doesn't work cannot eat? If so, then 200 million yen is enough to make a single person's life complete. And this is 220 billion yen. This would account for the labors of 100 humans. No, a single human life 100 times over. Of course, if you still wanted to work, you could. Any money you gained as a result could all be used to play with. After all, you would already have enough money to live for your entire life. No, for eternity. True. No, wait, I mustn't keep it all for myself. I can split among 100 people. If I could create a world where a full 100 humans wouldn't have to work for their whole lives, just what kind of world would that be? Yeah, there's no doubt at all. Yeah.
というわけで、ベルンバトラは見事に黄金を見つけましたとさ。
Burn Battler.
めでたしめでたし。
If only that's the end.
肝となる部分は少し伏せさせてもらったけど、そのくらいの意地悪はしてもいいわよね。
ああ、そこは好きにしな。自分の謎がどういう謎々でどういう答えだったのかという大事なのはその結果、黄金が10トン発見されたという事実の方だ。
The gold was discovered in the third game as well by Auntie Ava. Auntie Rosa had also witnessed it. However, the two of them hadn't spoken of the gold's discovery to anyone. True. In other words, there's a chance that the gold's discovery was a cat box truth kept between the two of them, which meant that it was possible that the gold didn't exist and it was just an illusion.
Really? 開かれちまった。
副将ごっこは時間の無駄だから先に装備してあげる。この黄金の山は本物よ。ここに積まれたインゴットは全て本物の純金。レプリカとか偽物とかそんな騙しは一切なし。
よし、わかった。この黄金は認めるぜ。だが認められないものがまだある。
そうよね。会っちゃったものね。金蔵に。
Yup. What was that about?
金蔵は幻想のはずなのに、あなたさっき出会っちゃったわよね。やっぱりこれは魔法なんじゃないのかしら。
ほざけ。俺は一言もじい様と言葉を交わしちゃいねえ。じい様と言葉を交わしたような気持ちになっただけだ。いい加減にしろ。同じ手はもう通用しない。
ならほらどうぞ、青き真実。
Okay.
おそらく俺は碑文の謎を解き興奮状態にあった。それで何かをじい様と見間違えたんだ。例えばそれは暗がりの子たちに引っかかった何かのシートかカバーで、それが漆黒のマントを羽織ったじい様に見えたのかもしれない。その結果俺はじい様と何かのやり取りをしたように誤解したんだ。
青き真実、有効ね。
Valid. Hey, that was a grin.
ま、私も全く同じことを青で語ったわけだけど。
Okay.
それで通ったのか。赤き真実で反論は。
We'll have to find out. Oh, nope.
今のところはね。
Oh. For now. Okay. That's interesting. It's ominous too. Man, I'm a little nervous. The me who had let out a strange yell in front of the gold mountain was finally starting to regain his cool. Now that we found it, there was no covering it up. I faintly thought about keeping this discovery a secret. However, Erica wanted to prove that her own reasoning was correct by announcing this fact to everyone. She really is an intellectual, as she says. The puzzle-solving game is what's important to her, and she doesn't intend to take any responsibility for what happens after the riddle is solved. A riddle is sort of like a lock. Locks exist to be locked, and whenever a lock is locked, there's meaning behind locking it. Are we going to unlock more meaning to that lock? Therefore, there should also always be a meaning behind breaking one open and exposing what it protects. However, this girl made the exposure itself her final goal, and she doesn't plan on taking responsibility or for anything that happens later. Okay. Maybe the true storm to hit Rokkenjima isn't a typhoon, but her. She won't keep this discovery a secret. She'll definitely announce it to brag about her success. And then she'll call a real storm down upon this island. Yup. I'm able to keep this covered up. Then in that case, there's nothing to do except announce this fact fairly. I can't imagine what will happen after that. As she grinned, Erica muttered to herself. She must have been predicting the uproar their relatives would soon bring about. To her, imagining that was such sweeter than 20 billion yen in gold. Yup. That's messed up. Becomes trivial. Huh. I was waiting for them to do that. I was waiting for that glass break. The glass break. Break. The glass. Where we at now? Okay, knocking on the door. Okay, I'm going in right here, y'all. Where we at right now? Chapter 7, Episode 5. On the dive. Okay. They're going to give me 10 pages worth of saves. What am I going to do with 40 save points? In fact, I'm going to see if I ever make it time. I think I might make it to page 6, maybe. Probably not. Okay, yeah, we'll continue this next time, y'all. I'm getting hungry now. Man! What? We're about to get some chaos. Chaos is about to ensue on this island. Do you think the typhoon's bad? These siblings arguing is just as bad. Man, oh man. But yeah, anyways, y'all, thank you for tuning in. Let me switch my screen. There we go. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be streaming. Again, not Umineko, but I'll be streaming what shows I'll be watching for the summer season. Feel free to join for that. We're going to be going through all the previews and whatnot. And yeah, we'll be discussing it too, live. So yeah, feel free to tune in for that. I may invite a friend if they want to join. Maybe not. I'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yo, I'm excited for these appearances though. Yo, we can get some appearances maybe. But oh man, my ears. I thought it was a bug flying. It was just my sleeve moving fast. But yeah, anyways, yo, thank you for tuning in as always. Yeah, we'll be back on Thursday for this though, for Back from Umineko. But tomorrow I'll be streaming some stuff. So yeah, feel free to check that out. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'm just going to close the stream right here because I think I didn't mention this last week, but my old screen that I used to do, you know, like how I usually end the stream, that my usual screen and that's like the music playing and everything, that apparently got claimed because some company in Korea thinks that image with like the hexagons moving, that animation of the hexagons belongs to them. Now they claimed down a previous video of mine thinking that was the case, and I was able to dispute that and say, yo, no, I own that. and the claim was gone because they're like, oh yeah, you're right, that is yours. And this happened 3 times where they kept saying that. So I was like, okay, I just have to change it. So I haven't changed it yet. I'll change it to something else. But yeah, that's why last time I didn't have that screen show up. It sucks. It sucks that literally some random company thinks this random image online belongs to them. Yeah, no jazz for today. I need to figure out what song I used also. That thing's gone. I need to figure out what song I used. I'll probably be able to find it easily. But yeah, I have to change my image and stuff. And yeah, I'll bring back that same song. I like that song. But yeah, it's so crazy. These people, these claimant peoples are ridiculous. Especially considering you could find that same image of those hexagons or variations of that everywhere online. But of course, that guy claimed me. When I made that, I made that. I know how to make that. Oh man, you can find it online for free too, but it is what it is. So I'm just going to change that so that I just don't have to deal with that no more. But yeah, we'll bring back the jazz next time with some other image. Maybe tomorrow you'll be able to see that. But yeah, anyways, that's all I have to say. These claims, man, they ridiculous. At least they're not claiming anything else on my channel. Just something small like that. It's like 10. It's like 10 seconds in the end of my video too. It is what it is. But yeah, anyways, yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully, if not, then Thursday. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your week. And yeah, I just close it right here on me. Closing on me. Yeah, peace and outie. And outie. Peace and